It's recording. This is Michael with Clearview Sewer Cams. It is April 29th, 2024, and we are performing a video sewer inspection. We're located at 1607 North Benton Way, Benton Way, Los Angeles, California, 90026. We are on the side of the main house right now, and we're going to begin running our camera down to the lower portion of the property where there is a guest house. We're at 1607, and down below us is 1605. So we're going to begin running our camera through the 4-inch ABS plastic cleanout. We're going to zero out our camera monitor. Okay, and we're going to begin running our camera through the ABS plastic cleanout. Got a little debris in the line. Should I flush it? And we got a little bit of dirt, probably in the construction building. We're going to pause for a moment. Okay, we've rinsed the camera lens off and we're going to begin running out now. We are in ABS plastic sewer piping and fittings. So we're running out toward the back of the property, toward the guest house, which would be 1605 Benton Way. Again, we are in newer, what it looks like is newer ABS plastic sewer piping. So far, everything appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. Hold it right there, pull back. Back a little bit. Going slow. Right there. Ooh, root intrusion right on the top. We have a root intrusion as we make the turn, but we're going to go ahead and look at it after. I don't know that it's coming in through the fitting, it may be coming in through the cap. So we're actually going to pull that and just take a look at that after. But we are in the turn right at the retaining wall going to the lower section. So we're going to continue running out. I'm going to pause for one moment and run a little bit of water, try and help us to get out. Should be getting water here pretty soon, and that will probably help us make the turns. The turns are kind of tight, and we're also going to take a look at that after. That may be why they actually put another clean out there, because it couldn't get through the turns. So we're going to pause right here. We can't make the turn, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to pull our camera out. We're going to wait for the water to dissipate a little bit. And we're going to pull our camera out. And then we'll open up the clean out down below and we'll run through there. The turns may need to be changed to fittings a little less drastic. We're going to take a look at it. It looks like it's a sharp 90-degree turn, which may need to be transitioned to 2/8 bends, which will make a 90-degree turn, but less drastic. This way, everything will flow a lot smoother and won't have the issues with trying to make these turns. Okay, we're pulling back toward our clean out that is on the left-hand side of the house. If you're at the front of the main house looking toward the back, we are on the left-hand side of the house by the sprinkler manifold. We're going to pause for one moment and relocate our equipment. Okay, we're going to begin running through what is a sand tee right here. It's a sanitary T, which is the wrong fitting to make a turn. Should be a 4-inch combination Y fitting. So we're going to zero out our camera monitor here again, right at the opening on this one. And we're going to begin running down. And I think there might be a 90-degree turn at the bottom as well. And it does look like there's a 90-degree turn right at the bottom. So both of those fittings might need to be changed out to try and make this a sweep that is much easier to go around. Might be able to just change it to 2 8 bends and leave the clean out of this area and bring it up down below right at the second 45-degree turn. This way, hopefully, nothing may need to be done with the retaining wall. So we're running out now. We transition now to what appears to be vitreous clay. That joint, it's offset a little bit right there. Not terrible. It still sweeps into there, but you do have an offset at the bottom. See it get an offset right here.
Okay.
But it's still not terrible. If we don't, that shouldn't cause an issue the way that is. Keep going in, but we'll see what the rest of it looks like, see if there's more offsets. Okay, go slow. Had some root intrusion in that joint, minor root intrusion, but not terrible. And that looks like that may be transitioning from 4-inch to 6-inch. Mm-hmm. That transitions from 4-inch to 6-inch piping. Pull back. Pause for a moment. There is a crack in this area from approximately the 8 o'clock area to about the 12 or 1 o'clock area. It's a minor crack, but in time, more than likely that crack will get larger with any earth movement. We're going to continue to push in now. Transitioning back to ABS plastic. We got a little lip on the plastic right there. It's not lined up perfectly, but it's not bad, not terrible. So we're going in. Looks like PVC plastic from what we can tell right now. And it's a short section. I'm going to pause for a moment. Okay, we are in the city sewer now. And we're going to begin pulling out. We're down in the city sewer.
All right.
Now we're going to pause for a moment. We're going to grab our locator so we can locate a couple areas. We're going to pause right here. Okay, we're going to begin pulling back. We're in the city sewer now. We're going to pull back in just past our saddle fitting, which is the drop to the city sewer. We ran out of ways into the city sewer. Now we're coming up, and that is our drop. That's our fitting and tie-in to the city sewer. Like I said, we have a little gap right there, and we're going to locate this area real quick. I'm going to pause for a moment. Okay, we marked this area with an orange flag at 5 foot 10 inches deep. This is right next to the saddle, or part of the saddle, where it connects to the city sewer, and it's where we have the offset. You can see the full face of the pipe. We're going to begin pulling back, and that's where we have the crack, is right behind the saddle. So we're only about a foot back behind the saddle, and then we transition back to ABS plastic. That's 6-inch, and this will be 4-inch ABS plastic transition. We're going to continue pulling back. And that is a small section, of vitreous clay. Look like ABS plastic. But this section is vitreous clay back down to the area where the offset is. So now we have a little bit of an offset there, small. I don't believe that'll cause an issue. We have a little inlet on the right hand side. Now we're going to continue pulling back. And the remainder of the ABS plastic pipe and fittings, from what we could see coming back toward the clean out area, appear to be in fair and maintainable condition. This clean out area does have to be excavated and put proper fittings in. It has a santee that is standing up, and improper fitting for this application. We have a little bit of root remnants in there. We do have a little bit of root intrusion at the bottom in the joint as well, right when you make the turn. So that could be an issue anyway. So that's going to be excavated, and that will be repaired at the same time that the clean out is repaired. And we've also got roots in the next joint. So more than likely they're Fernco couplings. They're lightweight couplings, and with the trees around here, it's not going to withstand the roots. So we're going to continue pulling back now. And all that, when this clean out is excavated and proper fittings installed, then the root intrusions will also be taken care of at the same time. And now we're going to transition. We're going to move our camera down to the lower clean out right by the ADU. We're going to pause for one more moment. The tankless water heater and the AC heating unit that is next to the ADU. And this is 1605 Benton Way. We're going to set our camera right at the opening of the 3-inch ABS plastic clean out. We're going to begin running out. Just going to take, we should have a very short run. Got a short section of, we've already run right through the same area. There's the crack, and we've already dropped in, and this is our city sewer. So we are in the same area. So it's a very short run. This is where I mentioned that we had an inlet from running from the other clean out that's by the retaining wall. This is the inlet. So we're going to begin pulling out slowly and just take another good look at it. So we do have vitreous clay in a crack, then we have older vitreous clay right here. We had that short piece of older vitreous clay that looked like ABS plastic, and then it transitions to ABS plastic. Then we're pulling back up and out of our clean out by the ADU, or 1605 Benton Way. That will conclude our video sewer inspection. Thank you.